was a sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will go on the attack first. Running back searching for a hole. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lost to fire on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's out past the 35. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to... And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
We go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their... possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Played work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this up. The fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quarterback may change this route. Right back to the air on second and 10. That's caught. It's Preston. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Duke!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for space, it's Ball. At the 35, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man on the right. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate, and that's...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got room to work.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Blue Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Brown. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. They had a fantastic offseason, #1 recruiting class in the country, but with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Lots of pressure, no question about it, but I think we're in an era of college football where you're seeing more and more true freshmen see the field early and have impacts early and make plays. Think about Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State during their national championship season. These kids are ready to go, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of fans, David, really excited to see what they can do.
Pressure is a privilege. Like when you get elite talent, that's what you're starting to do. Hey, bring them in, develop them, understand, like that's part of the process that goes with it. But you've been working for this moment. This is what you wanted for the last several years and you developing towards. Now you get a chance to go prove who you are.
Fair catch is signaled and made. They'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got a man. It's Coleman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has been to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Got enough space, and he'll step into the... Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big... Oh, he wants it all. Brings it in down the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Duke. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, if he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they touchdown Blue Devils. And Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll start this drive going to the air. Hit as he throws. Got a man in the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Looking for a huge play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Preston. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Just keep slinging it. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Tulane right back to the line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's
going to let it fly. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Off play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Green Wave. Give to the running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This is a real... to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
That would be a great
Oh, he's got some space.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down. wide open. At the 35, he's loose. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And the DB right with him to knock it away. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got him downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. On the run, it's Ball. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. A quick pass to the left. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls in the deep ball. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. To the ground with the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Brown. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Hard running there. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And such an advantage when you got a quarterback that you can design the run game through. Like, it makes it so difficult because instead of handing it off back in the day, Palmer, like you used to do all the time, and stand there.
Touchdown, Duke! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Here comes the heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He can't make the connection on the soft toss. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. With the catch, it's Preston. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice. Up on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Hands it off. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Fears the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Holds and fires complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the run, still looking. Stands in and takes the hit. Snags it down the right side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. He'll throw it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The give on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.